Good morning and welcome to Leave It Love, Leave It Love the channel. It's a spiritual channel. On this channel, I talk about spiritual things. I talk about spiritual warfare. I talk about black magic. I do return of senders. And I talk about ancestor money because I burn the money to honor, to remember, to thank the ancestors. So I just want other people to know what is ancestor money. Like, I want you to know because you can build a connection with your own ancestors. Once you start burning the money, you can talk to the ancestors through the flame and build your own connection. Because all of us, all over the world, it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter your skin color, it doesn't matter. You have an ancestor, and the ancestors need you. We are the future. We are the future, and we're supposed to break the generational curses of the bloodline. Nobody wants to think about it. Nobody wants to think about the bloodline. Nobody wants to think about the curses. Why is everybody so fucked up like this? Like, oh my God, like, I don't want to be like them, And it's not messed up to think like that, but it's like, how are you going to make your life better? Make your life better. It's like you break the curses that's on the bloodline because it's something that happens to everyone within the family. It's a repetitive pattern. It happens every single time to everyone. There's no exceptions. The only way it changes is when you break it. How do you break a generational curse? Nobody's going to tell you how to break it. You have to sit there and you got to look at your life, think about your life, be like, and look at everybody. Look at everybody in the family and look and be like, you know what? I'm not gonna be like this one and this one and this one and this one. I'm not gonna be like that. I'll be different and I'm gonna change. I got away from every fucking body. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be different. And everyone was mad at me because I didn't want to be like them. I didn't want to be associated with them. And I changed. I decided to change. When you change, that's how you break the curse. Because you changed. You changed what was supposed to happen. You were supposed to be cursed with the rest of them. And I'm not gonna be cursed. I'm not gonna be cursed. I'll be by myself. Like, it's okay. I'm all right with that. Because the purpose is bigger than my own selfish wants. I can want, to be in a situation, but it's like, I think the bloodline is more important. I think the future of the children, to break the curses so that they don't have to live a cursed life. They don't have to live the ancestral curse. They don't have to live it. Why they don't have to live it? Because you broke it. You broke the curse. So they don't have to live the curse. And I'm like, I just want my children to be happy. I want them to move forward in life. I don't want them to go through whatever I went through. I don't want them to go through it. Spiritual warfare is not fun. Spiritual warfare it's crazy because nobody will understand you. Nobody will believe you. No one will know what the fuck is going on unless they're going through spiritual warfare too. And then they know. They understand. But nobody's going to understand you. No one is gonna believe you, and then it's just so hard. You just gotta overcome it. You just gotta keep pushing forward, and then the attacks happen from everywhere. Everyone is attacking, and it's like you just gotta keep going. Be like, you know what? Fuck you, and you and you and you don't speak to me. No, I'm good. And I'm like that. I cut whoever off. I don't care. It's like, you're not gonna have me fucked up. Like, all the stuff that's going on within the bloodline, and then you meet different people, and then they want to sit there, and then they want to fuck with you too, and you already on mission for your own personal things, and these people want to come out of nowhere, and then they want to just start ruining your life, and it's like, oh my God. You know how bad it's gonna be for those people that sit here and are attacking you or trying to slow you down, and you're trying to break the generational curses of your bloodline. You're trying to move your ancestors forward, You know what's going to happen to those people? You know how the ancestors are going to be on their ass because they're trying to destroy the one person that's breaking the curses and that's moving the bloodline forward, and you're trying to stop them, you trying to kill them, you trying to do all this stuff to them, and you think the ancestors not going to do anything. All of us have ancestors, every one of us. You can be Alaska, you can come from Alaska, you can come from Australia, you can come from China, you can come from the Philippines. Anywhere you come from, you have an ancestor, you have history. The ancestor money is a product. Yeah, it's a product. It comes from China. It's made in China. It's mass produced in China. It is a Chinese tradition. Chinese are spiritual people too. They have history. They have a long history. They have dynasties. They have legacies. They have history. And they know their history. And that's why they have this money, because you need to connect to your ancestors. We all need to connect to our ancestors. Ancestor money is sold all over the world. You can get ancestor money. China sells ancestor money all over the world. You can get it. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can get ancestor money. It is affordable. It's not overpriced because the sole purpose of burning ancestor money is to build a spiritual connection, to make your connection stronger with your ancestors, because we are here in this world to break generational curses of the bloodline. We are supposed to move the bloodline forward. We're supposed to break the curses. You have curses on your money. You have curses on love. You have curses, all kind of curses. It's like, you know what? I'm going to break this. I'm not going to be cursed. I'm not going to be cursed to be broke for the rest of my fucking life. I'm going to be in love. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to have a baby. I'm going to get married. I'm going to have everything that I want. And I'm going to break these curses and I'm going to move forward. And it's like, yo, you can't be here. You don't want to be here. It's fine. Yo, I got shit to do. I have things to do. There is a reason for everything. All of the spiritual warfare, all it did would just make me stronger, make me more determined to break these curses, and I'm going to be successful. I am going to move forward. I am going to have everything that I always ever wanted is going to come to me. Anything I touch is gold, is money. And I'm going to cleanse myself. Cleanse yourself from the energies, because these attacks, these people come in and they're attacking. It's like, yo, you don't know me. I already have shit that's on the bloodline, and I'm trying to break it and move forward and do shit for my own bloodline. And then you got people that come out of nowhere and they want to fuck with you. Like, you don't know me. Whatever. Cleansing. I know I spray it all the time. Cleansing is important to move forward. The splash that I made, it's roses in here. It's like a lot of things in here, because it's like, I don't want to hate nobody. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to, I just don't want the work that they're doing to affect my life. I don't want it to stop my life. And I don't want to be mean, because I can be mean. I want to be mean. I'm like, these motherfuckers. I don't want to be like that. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just calm down. Calm down. And do some return ascenders. Do my return ascenders. And be like, you know what? I'm going to send this energy back to wherever it is coming from. I know I started talking about the ancestor money because the ancestor money is important. It's just important. You think it's just paper, it doesn't mean anything. No, ancestor money has a big significance. It is important. It is a tradition to burn ancestor money. It is a Chinese tradition. Why do they make it? Why do they mass produce it? They sell it all over the world. Why? because we all have ancestors. It doesn't matter where you come from. You gotta figure this shit out. Yo, I got ancestors. I got ancestors. All this shit happened because of the ancestors. The ancestors done did some shit and they cursed the bloodline. That's why everybody cursed right now. You know, and then it's like you gotta figure this shit out. Like, yo, this this one done did some fuck shit, and then now you gotta undo the fuck shit so you can break the curse. That's how that goes. You know, love, love is you gotta love yourself. You know, everybody wants to be in love. Everybody wants to be married, but that doesn't mean that you're married and you're happy. It's like, why are you settling for less? I I settled for less and I wasn't happy. I was married, but I wasn't happy. 2 kids later, I'm like, you know what? I could be by myself. I'll be a single mother. And I'm like, you know what? And that's how I broke the curse. The curse is to be married, to be unhappy, to be in an unhappy marriage. Then you stay because you have kids. And then it's like, but you're not happy. So you're raising your children to accept it. You're raising your son to treat his woman like shit because your father, the man that you chose, treats you like shit. And then it's okay and you stay. No, I left. I left. I'm like, you know what? Men not supposed to be like this. No man is supposed to treat you like shit. My son, I'm like, you're not supposed to treat your woman like nothing. You're supposed to love her, respect her, take care of her, worry about her. You know, you're the person that you choose to be with, that's your person, and you have to take care of them spiritually, emotionally. You have to be there for them. Don't be with someone and you feel alone. I was with someone and I felt alone all the time. I was alone. Most of the time, I was alone. I was like trained to be alone. I was like, I already knew how to be by myself. I broke the curse. I stayed by myself. I raised these children by myself as a single mother. And I'm like, you know what? You don't have to accept the fucking bare minimum. If somebody is not treating you right, you don't have to be with them. And I raised my daughter to be like that, to know that like you are valuable, you are important, and any man that chooses to be with you is going to respect you and value you as a woman. Like you don't have to lower yourself to be with somebody that's not it, you know? And with my son is like, I just, you know, they're different. So you got to teach them, don't treat women like shit. You know, you respect your woman, take care of your woman, be there for your woman, care. You have to care about your person because if you don't care, somebody else is going to come in and they're going to care for her and then she'll leave. You don't want her to leave, then treat her right. You know, that's all I can really say because I'm not a man. You know, all I can say is just treat her right. Don't be fucked up. Don't be mean to her. You care about her feelings, her thoughts, everything. Like you fucking care. You know, she think you don't care. You show her you fucking care. You know, that's about it. With the bloodline, the family is all women. It's all women in the bloodline. We're cursed. The bloodline is cursed. You're cursed. The bloodline is cursed, so there's no men. Like we're all supposed to die off. You're not supposed to have any boys, you know? So when you have a boy, it's a big deal. When you have a boy, it's a big deal because girls, we take the men's name. And when you have a boy, the boy takes on the family name, and that's how your family name lives on forever because you had a boy. Boys are like so important. A boy is important. A boy is like, I got a boy. I have, it's just so important. There's no boys in the family. There's no uncles in the family. Uncles is because they married the wife and the wife changed her name to his name, you know? But there's no men. There's no men in the family. And, you know, I don't know. Every bloodline has their own curse. You have to figure out the curse. You know, this is my own shit I'm talking about. And then people want to come from a whole fucking other country and they want to sit here and they want to attack. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And then it's like, I know what I'm doing. I'm focused on what I'm doing. But then here come the enemy attacking like you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I'm like, yo, like they're delaying things, you know, but I have to keep going. I got to keep cleansing. I got to keep doing the return of sunders. And it's just like, oh my God, like they're not going to stop. They don't understand the process of black magic, what happens, what is going to happen to you. You're cursing yourself. You're ruining your own life. You're delaying yourself. Whatever you wanted for me is going to happen to you. Whatever you wanted to happen to me is going to happen to you. All the good things that are coming to me are going to come to me even faster. They're going to come to me double, triple the fucking amount. And you made an enemy. Now I'm your enemy and I will never help these people. I will never look out for them. I will never, nah, you know, they put me through hell for 5 years. 5 years of hell. They want to sit here and just cause me problems like you know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. But whatever. I'm going to do the return of Sunders. Let's go. I just got like a whole bunch, but I'm going to just do one on camera and then you can do more. The more you do at one time, the stronger the return of Sunder is going to be. The worse it's going to be for the enemy. The people that sit here and they doing evil and they doing spell work and they think they doing something. Like, yo, you're not doing anything. You're just making me stronger. That's what it is. You get stronger, you evolve, you grow, you heal. Heal yourself, cleanse yourself. You're gonna be all right. You will be all right. But them, they get stuck with the curse because you cleanse it off of yourself. When you choose to do a return to sender, the return to sender removes the curse. It removes the curse from you and it sends it back to whoever sent the curse. Who did the curse? That person is going to get cursed. You know, that person who did the curse did it for someone else. They both get cursed. Both of y'all get cursed because you should have did your research. You should have looked this person up. Find out who the fuck you fucking with. You don't want to look. You don't want to do your research. You don't want to do your job. Yeah, get cursed. That's how that go. Everything is spiritual. Everything is, you know, is rules to it. Is levels to it. And it's certain things you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to do your own research. If you want to sit here and attack a person, you need to do your own research so that you don't get cursed. People always curse themselves. I grew up, don't fucking curse yourself. Don't curse yourself. Don't do love spells. Don't do this. Don't do that. Because you're going to curse yourself. You're going to ruin your life. You're going to curse yourself. You're going to curse your children. That's how I grew up. They was telling me this. Don't do this shit. Don't be like me. Like, I'm not going to be like you. Don't worry. I don't want to be like you. And they would warn us not to do certain things because it's a curse. You will curse yourself. You will curse your children. You will curse the future. Don't do it. That's how I was told. Don't do it. Don't do it. Other people are encouraged to do black magic. Yo, do it. Do it. Do it. You know? Everything's gonna be alright. Nah, you fucking cursed yourself. That's what the fuck you did. But whatever, we all grow up differently. We all grow up being taught differently. Everyone thinks their way is the right way. Whatever. You know, I do return to senders. I taught myself to do return to senders. From doing the glass and case candles, I was like, I needed to go fast. I wanted to go fast. Tea lights are fast. So I started using tea lights. started doing more than one, because every time you light a candle, it's a spell. You know, whatever you want it to be, you enchant it, writing in it, return to sender. That is putting the spell on the candle. You want it to be a return to sender, it's going to be a return to sender. So when you light it, you give it the command again of a return to sender. What do you want your candle to be? I want it to be a return to sender. I want it to return all this energy back to whoever did it. Nothing ever happens to me because I'm not doing negative work, because I know how this thing works. It comes back to you, it's going to stick to you, it's going to curse you. Whatever work is being done, if you sit there, if I was to sit there and do anything to anyone, then my return to senders are not going to work, because I'm sending shit out. I can't send nothing out so that I can do the return to senders every day and it's never going to come back to me because I'm not doing anything. You know, that's the whole thing of that. So people think you can reverse a return to sender. You can't reverse a return to sender. It's like, oh my God, a return to sender is for innocent people that are not doing negative work. You can do a return to sender. The return to sender is going to remove the energy from yourself and it's going to send that spell work back to whoever did it. You can cleanse yourself. You can cleanse your body. Yes, but the spell is still there. It's still in the house. It's still around. You have to do a return asunder. You have to cleanse your home, cleanse your space, get that energy out of here, you know, because it can be off your body. You can wash with salt and all that, but it's still there. You have to get it out your house. Saging is important to do. You know, mop. You can mop with salt. Cleanse with salt. Salt is used for cleansing. You can just put some salt in the mop water and mop everything with the mop water. Sage, cleansing, you know, incense, all that. It's just gonna help you. We have to cleanse the energy out. You can cleanse your body, but it's still in the house. You gotta cleanse the house. How are you gonna get that out your house? The window has to be open. When you're saging, the window has to be open so the energy can leave the house. You're gonna smoke out every room in the house with sage, but the window has to be open so that it can leave the house and it's not in the house. The house has to be clean. You have to clean everything, you know. The devil likes dirt. It stays in dirty places. That's people that's doing black magic. They playing with the devil. They stink. They fucking stink. And it's just like, oh my God, why you smell like that? Like, what the fuck? And then you don't know what it is, but you don't put two and two together. It's because they're doing something. That's why they smell like that. You know, you age. They look old. Their skin looks ashy. Like something is wrong with them. But we don't want to pay attention to none of this stuff. Like it's right in your face and you don't want to pay attention. They say godliness is close to cleanliness, or cleanliness, like keeping shit clean, is close to godliness. Like you have to keep everything clean. Like, I'm not a neat freak, but I like things clean. Like if the house is messy, there's dirt, there's mess, I'm gonna start cleaning. That's just I start cleaning. Like I don't know, I'm chatty. Just do your return of senders. Whenever you get the chance or the opportunity to do a return of sender, just do it. Do it for yourself. If you get the chance, the opportunity to burn ancestor money, you want to look it up. Look it up. You can go on Amazon. You can look up ancestor money. Like it's just gonna help you. That's what it's made for. It's made to help you and to build a stronger connection with your ancestors. We all have ancestors. All of us have ancestors. All of us. Doesn't matter where you come from. You have an ancestor. Always leave with love. Bye.